Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. Today we are going to take a look at Meguiar's newly formulated Quik Wax and Ultimate Quick Detailer. The new formulas contain their new hydrophobic polymer technology, which is said to provide even more relentless beading, a slicker surface, and higher gloss. Also introduced to the bottle itself is an enhanced sprayer, which will provide a uniform mist and atomize the product as it comes out of the nozzle. Let's get some gloss measurements from the panel before we put the product down. We'll get some measurements after, but the panel has been properly prepared, just like any surface that you would apply these two products to. I'm going to apply the Quik Wax on the right side, the Quick Detailer on the left. By the way, when it comes to price, you can find these products anywhere from $11 up to $14, depending on where you look. So it's cost effective, very easy on your wallet. Let's see how they perform. These products can be used on their own. They can also be used to maintain protection that already has been applied to your vehicle. And I'll bring you in close. You can see just how easy it is for both of these to be applied and removed. Two layers in each section. The first layer was done with a microfiber applicator, like you would spray into a microfiber towel to use the product, or you could just spray directly onto the panel. It looks like it immediately evaporates, and you can get around the car quickly. It doesn't leave behind any type of film or haze. So I'm going to let this cure. There's no cure time for these products, but by the time I get back to them, it's actually a day and a half later, and I can already feel the slickness, especially in the Quik Wax section. Let's test that out. And that's exactly what I feel. The Quik Wax section just feels very slick, very smooth, like glass. And the Quick Detailer is just slightly slicker than Naked Clear Coat. When it comes to gloss, do we have a jump in gloss in the both areas that we applied the product? And it's about a 5-point jump in gloss. Not the highest on the channel, but anything 4 or 5 points can be visible by the eye. You will definitely be able to notice an increase in gloss when you use these products. Can these products resist heat? Can they fight off chemicals? Are they chemical resistant? Well, first we'll pinpoint the heat gun here and raise the temperature up to in excess of 200 degrees in the corner of each section. Then when we go outside, we'll take a look while we're checking for beading and see if it has affected either area. Now I will drag the panel out back into direct sunlight, and we can remove the masking tape. We can inspect jetting, and that is just simply, has it made the area darker and richer, and given the area depth where we have applied the products to. It is actually very obvious in the Ultimate Quik Wax section, but the detailer section, it's slight. You have to be at the right angle. All right, let's take a look at beading next, and we'll also take a look at those sections and see if they have withstood the high heat that we introduced them to. Beading is okay for both of these. I have no clue or there is no indication that they have failed when it comes to 200 degrees. You know, maybe next time if I put them up against something, we can go up to 250 degrees. So let's go and move on to the 10 wash test. We'll test durability here, and then we'll test chemical resistance after that. Looking good so far. Believe me, there has been quite a few quick detailers and quick waxes that will not even pass this test. So thumbs up so far. I do want to get these applied to a car, get them out. There's no substitution for what Mother Nature can throw at these cars. Let's try chemical resistance. Will it last longer than a round? What's really good to see is it's fighting off the chemical, or it's trying to anyways, because I could see the outline of where we have these products applied. So after the Citral 266 has been rinsed and then washed after that to make sure there's no residue whatsoever, the beading effect, or whatever was introduced to the formula that creates the crazy beading, has dissipated. It does sheet, so the protection isn't gone completely. Now I want to check the gloss hold. How has it held that gloss when we had it up to close to 90? And you can see it is, it's a drop off, a little disappointing there, but Citral 266 is some really wicked stuff, and that was after the 10 wash test. So, guys, do you want to see, have you seen enough out of these two products? Or do you want to see it up against maybe the Turtle Wax new formulation of their detailer and spray wax? Let me know down in the comment section. I can make that happen.